I can't take this! I'm sweating my rack off. I need some fresh air. I'm supposed to be doing a very important experiment tonight.
Well, there's enough ingredients for one more, and we're going to finish what we started.
No more. I can't. I'm melting. I need to air my hooves. Oh, let me just breathe for a minute or two. Then I'll do whatever you tell me.
Now, or it'll boil over. What's that?
An icicle.
You see? If I'd let you stand out here just breathing, the spike of frozen pain would have landed square on that big noggin of yours.
Then I certainly wouldn't have been doing that important experiment. And I would have to kiss tomorrow's skiing trip goodbye as well. My entire life would be changed forever. Loud!
And it would have messed up. All of my canning. Can you explain to me, please, why we are running through the snow like lunatics?
It's an important experiment. We need to calculate how a random turn of the path can affect the fate, the destiny of someone walking along it. And we have to make that someone deviate from the path to observe the change.
And what use will that be?
Quite a lot. It could very well teach us how to predict where our choices will lead us before they're made. Shushi. Barry didn't see the sign because he was looking down at his feet. Apparently because he was lost in thought. And the reason he was lost in thought was...
I've got no idea where I'm going. And once more, I don't know where the heck I've been.
Follow me! After him!
Doesn't look like anyone except for me has even used this detour yet. Huh?
Wally, are you all right?
Are you blind? Recklessly barreling right across the pedestrian footpath detour?
What detour are you talking about? It's a sled run. Always has been. What are you doing walking across a sled
It's a footpath detour. There's a sign.
Huh.
Then the sign
Without our detour sign, Wally and Rosa would not be having this argument. The entire rest of their lives is now on a different course. We've created an absolutely new path in their lives. Can't wait to see what happens next.
What are you smiling at? It's clear the path we've created for them is wrong. They're quarreling awfully because of your experiment. Next, they'll probably stop visiting each other. Then they'll stop talking to each other. And then their little hearts will break. Right in two.
You think so? Well, I'll just have to make a few more adjustments to their life paths then.
Just tell them that your stupid experiment is to blame.
It's a sled run.
No, footpath detour. You're super
Shut your
wrong.
mouth.
I'm not trying to tell you.
Maybe we should fix this from the background. Right, we know the point of change. The square of the cause, sum of the consequence, the cosine of the future, then carry the one, divide by the variable.
Put that book down and fix what you've done.
When the equation's ready, they'll forget they ever quarreled at all. Like I forgot. You owe me 2 jars of strawberry jam.
I'll give you 3 if you manage to straighten out this mess. Where are you going?
I've had it with you.
Dipsheep.
It's very simple. We'll first make Wally leave his house. Then he will make his way to the tree with the stuff in it. But before that, we'll have lured Rosa out. And then, when the two of them bump into each other, we just give the string a pull, and beautiful, fragrant rose petals will waft down on them. Looks like it's jammed. Dump rose petals! No! What happened?
An icicle dropped on your big head. Looks like it happened after all.
But if it weren't for you worrying about the experiment, I wouldn't have been here, and an icicle wouldn't have hit my head.
Oh, if it wasn't for your ridiculous experiment, I wouldn't have had cause to worry.
Well, if you'd got your canning done back in the fall, instead of waiting till the middle of winter, I wouldn't have been doing that experiment at all.
I canned a bunch of jam in the fall, but you ate all of it, which is why I was forced to make more jam in the winter, genius!
Well, that's because sugar helps me think. When you're a genius, your brain needs energy. What I fail to see is why eating jam means an icicle has to fall on my head. What is it? Destiny?
Look at that.
Pay up. That's 3 jars of jam.
Huh?
It's so cold.
Hey, this pipe feels warm. I wonder where this sweet, sweet warmth is going.
Hey, look over there.
So what you building, Barry?
A greenhouse. I'm making it for my plants.
Can we come in?
It may be chilly outside, but it's nice and toasty in here. Even plants that normally can't survive the winter will be able to grow really nice inside.
Huh. I see. So you agree with us? It's way too cold for anyone to survive out there.
Well, that's our climate. We're not in Africa. All I can do is heat this teeny-weeny space so my plants live to see spring.
Huh?
If only we lived in Africa.
Yeah. Pin, it's great that you made that plant paradise for Barry, but what about us? You should make a greenhouse big enough for everyone. It's only fair, don't you think?
But why? Is your heater busted?
No, but the world's heater is busted. I'm freezing my fur off.
Ugh, it's winter. It's supposed to be cold.
It doesn't have to be. Check this out. We'll make your furnace pump hot water through these pipes. That'll melt the snow, and presto! Instant summer. Everyone's happy. I call it Project, Africa. You may now applaud.
We don't have enough firewood.
What do you call that forest back there? Come on, Pin. It's time you saw the forest for the trees. Turn it on. It's genius.
Woohoo! Yeehaw! Ouch!
I rate that jump a 4.5.
I
broke my ski.
Who needs skis in Africa? Welcome to our tropical oasis.
Come and enjoy the hot sand with us.
No, thanks. I was looking forward to skiing all summer long. I like summer as much as the next guy, but winter is a wonderful season too. You should appreciate the winter while it lasts.
Right. You won't be saying that once the frost kicks in. Oh, you need to cut down a couple more trees.
It's too cold. Let's take a break. Okay, you win. We need more wood.
More wood. Time to get more wood. It's finally spring. We won't need as much wood to keep our little Africa warm.
That's good. I feel like all I did this winter was harvest firewood.
Whoa.
We cut them all down.
It's a desert. Like Africa.
And even if we do assume dragons actually exist, they probably wouldn't live in our climate. A more moderate climate would be better for them because reptiles like it warm. Reptiles that actually exist, that is.
Stop being a bore. Now you'll see it for yourself.
I'm not being a bore. I'm being appropriately skeptical, so you won't think I'm gullible.
Crunch!
I'm mainly here for the bet we made.
Crunch!
If you're wrong and dragons don't exist, then I win this candy bucket.
This is my crunch.
A dragon. It's alive.
Crunch, sit. Good boy. Crunch, bust a move. Pretty awesome, right? But you can't tell anyone. Crunch is a secret.
The new year is coming, and I must welcome it with a clean body and soul. Pure water bath. That's what the Japanese hold.
Well, looks like we have some guests. Let's hide.
Tap water isn't pure. For a real Japanese bath, we need clean water from a calm lake. For maximum relaxation.
You really need to relax. After all that sitting.
Thanks for that. Get up! Back to work. Be more careful.
Sorry.
Let's get out of here. The barrel's full enough.
Phew, almost blew our cover. What? Thanks, Rosa. Just help yourself. Crunch, come out. Crunch. Was he asleep or something?
Or something worse.
Some yak milk. Some roses for Rosa. Your bath is prepared, Os.
Until the tea ceremony, you're dismissed.
Does she know I don't work for her?
Huh?
Is there a fire?
There, in the bath. There's something in it. It's green and it has a big tail. Goodness, what a cutie!
Oh.
And the brave knight overcame the bold, smoldering dragon and freed the pretty porcine princess. And they lived happily ever after. You're going to make excellent prince bait when you're older. Right, Wally?
Well, as you can see, your dragon's doing fine.
You kidding? He couldn't be doing any worse.
Rock-a-bye, precious little Tootsie Pie.
Rosa, get your trotters off my dragon.
What? He's not yours.
Oh, yeah? Crunch, come here. Crunch, my friend, you recognize me. Who's a good little dragon?
It's
You
Tootsie
are.
Pie's bedtime.
There's no Tootsie Pie here. It's Crunch. Crunch!
It's my dragon, and I'll give him any name I want.
Crunch is my dragon.
No, mine. Wally?
Chico?
Oh no! It's Orange Crash!
was found by Crash.
Here we go. Help this guy.
You anyway.
Oh, what an adorable little thing.
So, Crunch, it's time to try sledding.
That wasn't the plan. I thought we were supposed to make snowmen.
Rosa, you can make a snow whatever. I could really care less. But Crunch here wants to sled, right?
You don't get to tell him what he wants. Crunchkins, don't you want to make a snowman? Doesn't that sound fun?
You leave him alone.
Why don't you?
Chico?
Wally? I don't know who you think you are, telling him what to do. I'll have you know that I'm an expert in the care and feeding of dragons. You're not his boss.
And you
Making
are?
snowmen
You're
is a
the
better
boss
activity
here.
Hey,
anyway.
you guys?
Crunchy Poo! What a wonderful snowman you made!
Attaboy, Crunch. Sledded down the hill like a champ.
But his snowman!
No, his sledding skills.
Snowman!
Sledding champion.
This is going nowhere. Think we should, intervene?
Sledding.
Listen, you two. Wally and I have decided, since you all can't play together, we need to split Crunch's time up between the two of you.
Right.
Fine by me. Then Crunch will quickly see that I'm the favorite one.
He'll see you're not nearly as fun as I am. Isn't that right, Crunchy Poo?
Here's your custody schedule. Rosa gets Crunch on even days and Crash on odd days.
If you are a dragon, big or small, fun is most important above all. Who thinks they're more worthwhile? doesn't matter to a reptile. And he'll do just what he wants. Every day, a new activity. There's no room for negativity. Oh, stop your fighting and your bragging when you babysit a dragon. 'Cause he'll do just what he wants. Stop your fighting and your bragging when you babysit a dragon. He's just here to have some fun.
They're nuts. Worse than before.
And it's almost New Year's. Crazy.
Oh, that's right. That's it. We can use the New Year. We'll have a giant celebration together with fireworks.
Brilliant! They'll forget they were ever fighting.
Who's hungry? Have a turnover.
But you know what's better than turnovers? Some delicious candy.
That is not good for him. Plus, you like turnovers more, huh?
Have some more candy for Crash.
Turnovers.
Candy.
Turnovers.
Candy.
Turnovers.
No candy.
No turnovers.
The candy. It's your fault he's sick. Don't argue in front of the dragon.
Hey, you guys, let's do some, fireworks. Happy New Year!
Yes, yay!
Hooray!
Let's do fireworks. And the best part is, we're all together.
Maybe together's not the best.
Yeah, you know, maybe it's not. Crunch just wants to be with me.
I seriously doubt that.
Then why don't we let him decide, right here and now?
Wonderful. We'll let him pick. I know he wants me.
Crunch?
Crunchy cakes? Hmm?
Where's Crunch?
Maybe we've misjudged him. What if he really doesn't need us?
You know what I could use now? A turnover.
Maybe you should stop fighting. Maybe.
For everyone's sake.
Rosa, I'm sorry. I really am.
I'm sorry too, Crash. Honest.
Crunchy cakes.
He takes after you.
That was a brilliant idea you had. Crunch disappearing, the box thing.
That wasn't mine. Whose idea was it?
I can't do it. I wish I could.
Wait, I thought it took dragons hundreds of years to breathe fire. He's just a baby. Now I'm confused.
What if he isn't? We don't know.
This is
Whatever.
us.
Stop your fighting and your bragging.
When it's night, the clever moose will beat the penguin at his game.
So he thinks.
It's a shame all this energy is being wasted. We should harness it all somehow.
Yeah, some storm.
We should be able to put it to use. All that lighting has so much power, and it's all just being wasted. Think about it. It could be enough to power 1 million light bulbs. We could create constant day.
No, It's a thought.
If this doesn't catch a bolt of lightning, well then, I'll be a monkey's uncle.
My cousin's a monkey. It's not unheard of.
Here it is! A good storm! Coming this way! All right, all right! Ah, you feel that? So much energy! We're the luckiest!
Yeah, sure. Wait, what's going on?
I don't know. I'm sure it's fine, but this is what we wanted, right? Snow? In July? That's phenomenal.
Don't get me wrong, I'm a big fan of this climate, but weren't we going for an endless day? Seems we may have missed the mark.
Hey, can you see the path yet?
Nope, not yet.
How about now?
Well.
What did you do to the weather? We know it was you.
Oh, you're not wrong there, because we might just be above the Arctic Circle. Something weird happened. The Earth's magnetic poles reversed, so now we're in a kind of a polar night.
So when will it be over?
Oh, anywhere between 3 to 5 months. It's hard to tell for certain, but don't worry. Look how pretty the northern lights are. We have those now.
August 1st. It's been almost 30 days with no sunlight, no variation in the weather. Perhaps we were foolish to try and harness the power of lightning and make it endless day. Doing that is like trying to fill Crash's brain with math. Some things just aren't meant to fit, and now we're paying the price. Now, instead of endless day, we have endless night, and I'm not even nocturnal. What gives? This is the last time I listen to Dorko.
What time is it?
I think it's 8.
AM or PM?
Who knows?
Here, the last one.
You have it.
Oh, hey, that's me.
Crash, where are you?
Ooh, what's this? Whoa. Come see.
Wow, they are awesome.
Are these glowworms?
They're amazing, right? Come on, Crash. I've got an idea. And if it works, we won't live in darkness anymore with glowworms.
So, will we eat them?
That's not quite what I had in mind.
The sun! It's actually back! Hooray!
Oh, joy.
Of course! I knew it would happen eventually. Gentlemen, you can't sleep?
Nah, I'm gonna stay. Chico and I really want to see the sun go down.
You'll be here a while. Polar days last a couple months too, but it's better than the alternative, right?
ribbons have gone out of fashion? Ribbons! Oh! The latest fashion craze, a must-have for girls who know fashion, heart-shaped clip-on earrings. Let's see here. To order by mail, here's what to do. Woohoo! They came! They came! My precious earrings finally came!
Can you believe it? I ordered a telescope ages ago and I'm still waiting for it to arrive.
It's my earrings! My sweet earrings!
What in the world are you doing? You bully. Stop that this is.
Where are my earrings?
What do you mean earrings? This here's my box. It's where I sleep. There were these metal things in there. Real sharp and prickly. I threw them out.
My earrings!
Whoa, don't get upset. It's okay. I can explain everything.
You! Because of you! I don't have anything!
Well, that's not exactly true. I'm as good as those earrings. At least I'm not worse. I might be even better. By the way, those earrings, last week's news, they're out.
What do you mean last week's news? I mean, they just came out this fall.
You see, my dear, since next year is just around the corner, all of this year's fashion will be so last year. I mean, who would want to be caught wearing last year's fashion? You wouldn't, would you?
Couldn't I wear them just once?
Wait! Once you make one faux pas, that's it. Your whole reputation is down the drain. Rest assured, I know a thing or two about fashion. You may think I'm just a mouse, but I know a lot of fashion designers, thousands.
So then how come you sleep in a cardboard box?
Oh, this? This is my chic new idea. Sort of like performance art.
Well, I don't see what's so good about it. I mean, it's not very comfortable.
Comfortable? What's in fashion is what matters. The fashion elite wouldn't be caught dead sleeping in anything else.
Really?
You bet! I'll have you know that this season's latest fashion craze was all my idea. I was even offered a position as the president at the World Fashion Academy. But I turned it down. They had to learn to manage without me. And besides, I eventually get fed up with them anyway. You know how all those fashion get-togethers can be with all those shows and boutiques and runways.
Uh-huh. Sure do.
I said to myself, I'm leaving it all behind, going off into the unknown, moving to the countryside. I'll make the term rural synonymous with high fashion. I'll nourish you with style, so to speak. Speaking of nourishment, what's to eat around here? Appearance is everything. A pig has to be fabulous. Everything from makeup and hair to clothes has to be perfect. No, you don't. Don't have to hide away your passion. Yes, it's true. The whole world loves the latest fashion. And then, like birds, silk shirts will fly in the sky high. Then sweaters, earrings, clothes of satin, a big box to store your hat in, green shoelaces and a tie. But how can I survive the pain? A moth ate through my tux again. Moth, moth, moth. I go hungry for a while, just for a chance to dress in style. Yes, it's true that we're all cut from different cloth, dear. But there's no doubt that we all want to try it on here. And then, like birds, silk shirts will fly in from the sky high. Then jackets, blouses, woolen hats, bracelets, cardigans, and spats, green shoelaces, and a tie. But how can I survive the pain? A moth ate through my tux again. Moth, moth, moth. I go hungry for a while, just for a chance to dress in style.
Don't stop there. Tell me more. What else do you predict will be in fashion this season?
Of course they have. Wait, sorry, did I say ribbons?
But haven't ribbons gone out of style already?
I meant to say that in this upcoming season, anybody who's anybody simply must wear clip-on earrings, and preferably if they're heart-shaped.
What?
I mean, that's what I meant to say. That's what I said, wasn't it? I mean, I think I've overstayed my welcome. It's time for me to head back to the post office. I mean, the World Fashion Academy.
You post office rat!
Just one more thing.
One more thing, you say? Do you mean last year's fashion? Or maybe you meant the last fashion craze? It doesn't really matter because this season will definitely be your last.
That they burn at different colors. Finally got my telescope. Now I can look at the stars.
Excellent! This time we were able to make it all the way to your house. But if you can push the sleigh just a little bit harder, and I steer it just as incredibly as I do, then next time we should be able to make it all the way to Barry's house.
Crab.
Chico, make sure you take quick, small steps when you're running.
Did you ever think that if we were both pushing, maybe we could go further?
How do you expect me to push? I have to put all my concentration into steering.
Hooligans? Don't you see that ruined my perfect picket fence? I picked those pickets one picket at a time. What am I gonna do now? In bobsledding, it's all about the push. The harder you push, the further you go.
Just push it! Everybody laugh! Now right!
Oh, yeah, well done! That's the way you do it!
That was so fast! Did you see the part when we were going down the hill?
This is outrageous.
That was good.
So can I come do it with you?
Sorry, we got a full team.
And I do appreciate the new window, but maybe ask me first next time. Our feet won't slip on the ice, so we'll be able to push our bobsleigh even faster. But you have to admit that this time we were able to go a lot further.
I don't think there's any way we could make it to Pin's house. Not just with the two of us pushing, you know?
Don't worry, we'll make it.
Crash, if you want to have fun, go and ride on your own. We're practicing the bobsleigh. It's a serious business.
Then maybe we should see how far we can go with all three of us pushing.
Oh, yeah? Well, fine. You have a new pilot now, and I'm going to join the other team.
But Crash, that was your house.
Well, what can I do? Bobsledding is serious business.
Whoa, they are flying!
They tilt too much when they round the curves.
Maybe, we should all team up, huh?
Where are we?
I don't know, but here it's summer.
No ice. No snow. Means no bobsled.
Yeah. Oh. We'll see about that. Bobsleigh is a serious business.
Masquerade. What's the point of a masquerade? Who thought this one up? I could see if we were criminals, then we'd have to hide our faces. Wow, that actually looks pretty good now that I see it on. I guess it wouldn't hurt to see what everyone else is coming up with. Ow! Ow!
I'm telling you, no one's gonna know who we are in these robot costumes. They're gonna think we're being invaded by aliens or something. They'll all be terrified. But then, Crash, Chico, well, I'll be. You win first place for those costumes. Oh, Chico, really? Do you know how much time I spent making that?
I don't think this is the right costume for me.
Just be patient. You need to bond with it. Hey, listen. We should go and spy on the other costumes so we can see how much better ours are.
But I can't wear a rabbit costume because the minute Crash shows up, we'll have rabbits everywhere. It'll confuse everybody.
That's the whole point, Barry. Crash is going to show up wearing an entirely different costume. It wouldn't make sense for him to go as a rabbit.
Even so, don't you think I should be a football player or a lumberjack? A rabbit's just a little too cute and fuzzy.
You're going to fool everyone. They're going to say, "Aw, he looks like a real rabbit. Taco, how do you do it?" At least you're not dressing up as an alien. That's the most overdone costume ever. Plus, then you'd have to spend the entire night explaining to everyone what you're supposed to be.
I was just wondering, how are people going to know that I'm an alien?
Well, I guess you could always hold a sign. That'd do it, right?
Well, then what's the point in having costumes in the first place if we have to hold signs saying Alien 1 and Alien 2?
Yes! I figured it out! The best idea ever! We'll go as Taco and Barry, and let them go as me! Our costumes will be epic! We'll look more like the two of them than they do! Every hair in place!
Oh, I guess it's fine.
There, that's perfect now.
It's a bit awkward. Wasn't the whole idea that our costumes would look really good? Oh, I mean, Barry's my friend, but this isn't an attractive costume. I just think that maybe we could find something prettier.
I've got it! I know what I'm going to be! I've got it! I've got it!
So what are you gonna be? Did you decide?
Oh, I've decided all right. And here we are. Perfect.
You're making me go as a demented bunny rabbit, then whip that out for yourself? That's professional quality. Yeah, you definitely got the better end of the stick.
I'm not making you do anything. Go find your own costume. But I'm ready to go. Almost there. Just wait till they see us.
I can't wait to see their faces.
Oink, oink.
Oink, oink. Well, there's an original idea. That's a lovely shade of nail polish. This is just like a dream I had once. That's a lovely shade of nail polish. Bring water. Wally! Wally! What's wrong with you?
I'm fine. Just a little warm. This costume is great, but the fabric doesn't really breathe that well.
Great costumes, everybody!
You must clear your mind completely. Think as little as possible. Don't hold a single thought in your head. Let them float away on the breeze. Yeah!
What for?
So you can be like me. Karate Crash! If you master the martial arts, you'll never be afraid again.
I'm not afraid of anything.
Oh, my sweet, simple friend. That's because you know not what dangers lie ahead. You have not suffered hardship at the hands of fate. Life has not yet robbed you of your innocence. Here, hit me.
What for?
Hit me, and I'll show you how to take life's punches and roll with them. Oh! I wasn't ready! Here, do it again. Oh, you're doing it wrong, Chico. You stand like this, and you hit like this, and this. Try it. Yeah. That's Mad Rabbit style, also known as the best style. You're welcome. Did you see what I did there? I used the tree against you, with a left and a right and a boom, boom, pow!
Crash! 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 Crash!
Shh. The trees have ears. I've been thinking, if we get attacked, I could take 2, 3, maybe even 5 guys. With the training I just gave you, you could probably take 1. Probably. But what do we do if there's 30 of them? Or 100? What if they have cannons? Or helicopters? What if they ride dinosaurs?
Who are they?
They are bad guys, of course.
No!
Evil aliens, killer robots, acid-spitting dragons, pie-throwing clowns, any of them could descend upon us at any time.
I think that's highly unlikely.
What did I say about thinking? I can feel them. I know they're out there. Never lower your guard, my spiny friend. Never! Or they'll catch you with your pants down. Get down! Just as I thought. Oh, he's good. So good. But not good enough. I believe Chico, a ninja, is hunting us. He's waiting for the perfect time to strike. But he's no match for Karate Crash. Sure.
Well, why does he have to be a ninja? Couldn't he just be one of our friends?
No way! I have an eye for these things. Just look at these tracks, Chico. These were made with sneaky ninja shoes. This is the perfect place to catch us a ninja. Sure, and beat him until he talks.
Or we could act like civilized folk and try talking to him first.
That's what I said. We catch him first, and then we make him talk. Chico! Chico! Gotcha, ninja!
Hey, fellas, how's it hanging?
Barry, you shouldn't be here. There's a shady guy about.
Well, I went to chop some firewood, but when I got to the forest, I remembered I left a kettle of Earl Grey tea on the stove. I can't resist Earl Grey with a little honey. So I ran home and I was having a nice cup of tea when I recalled that I left my axe in a stump. I'd forget my head if it wasn't screwed on.
Yeah, okay. I believe you this time, I guess. Chico, what do you think? Chico? Chico, wait up!
Shame on us! Shame on us!
Chico, why did you run away?
We strung up Barry, all because of your paranoia. Now we're the bad guys. We're abominable bear trappers. We're the worst.
Okay, so I overdid it. But nobody got hurt. Hey, buddy, I think you're right. The world is a good place, full of sunshine and rainbows. And 0 ninjas lurking in the shadows. Maybe we don't need karate.
Good night, Crash. See you tomorrow. You know, if you go looking for trouble, you'll eventually find it, so stop looking.
You got it. Have a great night. Sweet dreams, dear naive Chico. For though the threat of attack is ever present, you're always safe under the protection of... Karate Crash!
Crash? Chico? I want to go home now. I'm getting lightheaded. My tail is a popsicle, and I can't feel my hat. Guys?
Sometimes it seems like things kind of lose their real meaning. Like the real meaning of a window is to look through it. But sometimes you look through it, and it seems there isn't really anything to see. Nothing interesting, anyway. Or what's the real meaning of washing your face in the morning? To get clean? Or just to do something? But then what's the real meaning of doing something? In the morning? Or any time at all? What's the real meaning of even existing? Unclear. Unclear whether life has always been meaningless and you simply never noticed it until now. Or there used to be meaning, but at some point it somehow faded away.
Shouldn't nap in the snow. You'll get whooping cough.
So what? What would it mean to not get whooping cough?
Not feeling bad.
What's the meaning of feeling good?
To be healthy, of course, you woolly Koopa.
And being healthy means what?
You're nuts. Isn't being healthy better than being unwell?
It's not a question of better. Better is irrelevant. What's the point of being healthy if it doesn't mean something?
So, you're looking for meaning?
Yep.
In everything?
Yeah, that'd be good.
Then you need Kusinatra.
What on earth is Kusinatra?
Kusinatra's a thing that gives meaning.
That! I need that! Bad! Where do you get it?
It's a long way from here.
To find real meaning, I would travel anywhere!
Yeah, nah. I'd have to show you how to get there, and it's too far. And I already have enough meaning in my life without Kusinatra.
I'm begging you, take me to the meaning. If I can't get there, all is lost.
All right. Let's go then. Try to keep up.
You really surprise me. Knowing about Kusinatra, have you really never thought of using it for yourself?
Well, the less you know, the better you sleep.
Sounds like your spirit's quite tired, my friend. You have become old, my friend. Tired and indifferent. You're telling me you aren't even curious about the meaning of life?
What would I gain from that information? What if it turns out the meaning of life is to not eat sweets and not sleep till noon? That would be a giant bummer.
Old silly Carlin. So very kind.
Huh?
In his own way.
What?
Can you imagine what a wonderful, fulfilling life we'll have when we both finally completely understand the real meaning of it all? I can't wait! It's gonna be so awesome! You'll understand why you eat too much cake, or tell a silly lie for no reason. I won't waste any more time wondering what stuff means, and then life will become easy and clear.
You know, I had an easy and clear life, but then I ran into you, and now we're here.
What's the cause of all evil? It's because each of us sees the same things differently. Each of us interprets the same things in different ways, which makes conflict. But if there were only one meaning, the true, real one, everybody would just get along. How much longer will it be until we reach Kusinatra? Would it kill Kusinatra to live closer to my house? We need to write a note telling how everyone can make the journey themselves to Kusinatra. We can tell them what the journey's like. They'll be better prepared than us. That way they'll know to bring a coat. I'm almost frozen. And I have a built-in sweater. Come on. We have to get there. Have to. Then we can help everyone learn the truth. Where are we?
We're home now. Home and free. We lost our direction in the blizzard and made a detour. Just try and get some rest now. We can try to get there again tomorrow.
There's no need to hurry. Kusinatra won't get away from us. The real meaning of this broth is to be eaten to help bring back my strength. The real meaning of my comfy, soft, warm bed is for rest. And these meanings just might be enough for me. For now.
Every year, winter in our little village is a frosty wonderland of powdery snow, glittering ice, and shining blue ponds just perfect for skating. But some folks prefer to stay indoors and dream the day away in cozy firelit rooms far from the cold winter winds.
Take that!
Not so fast.
Well, you sure got me there.
Gosh, Carlin, it must be wonderful to be a world-famous star like you. Pictures in all the magazines, hobnobbing with the hoi polloi. Oh, to live such a fascinating, fabulous lifestyle. Oh, to dream. Oh, to be a star. Oh, to attend a premiere.
Sure, the life of a celebrity can be exciting, but it also has its challenges. Many who have trod the glittering path have suffered greatly.
Oh, but I wouldn't suffer, unless, of course, I got on the worst dressed list, which for me is highly unlikely.
Yes, in order to be famous, you must be extraordinary.
Yes, you've got to do something that'll really knock 'em dead. And then you'll have the whole world wrapped around your little finger.
Think, Rosa, think. Something extraordinary.
The new world record!
I broke your record. And my head.
What is that?
I haven't quite figured that out yet.
You sillies! It is I, Rosa!
What's with the costume? Halloween's over.
It's not a costume. It's a look. It's de rigueur when you're famous.
Famous?
Day what now?
It's French, you fool! You'd know these things if you had an ounce of sophistication. I must present an image for my fans.
What fans you talking about?
Those that are hungering for something extraordinary. Would you like an interview, perhaps?
I don't get it. You're not even a star, Rosa.
Not yet, you mean?
Of course, we can help if you want.
Really?
Why, sure. We'll launch you right into outer space, where all the other stars are. 1, 2, 3.
She'll go far. Look at that, a new record holder.
You fools! You could have... Carlin, I feel like I'm going about this the wrong way. Help a girl out.
All great stars have style. Lesson number 1 begins now. Walk with a sense of drama as if on air. Like a bird. Delicate and poised. Float! You must float through the crowd with dignity.
We're tied!
Ha! Take that, loser!
Dignity and poise. A great star has style. I am a great star. I'll show him.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Let her rip.
That was a good one.
All great stars have dignity and poise. Now I know how Jennifer Aniston feels.
All right, I admit, I lost. But do I have to?
A bet is a bet. Now you have to bark like a dog.
Woof, rough.
Bravo!
I just don't get it.
Woof, I am a dog.
I've always been brilliant, and I possess a natural air of glamour.
Woof.
But nobody seems to notice these things at all.
No, Rosa. You have to have talent.
What? Ow! Oh, why, of course. How could I forget? In order to be truly famous, one must have a special talent that makes you stand out.
That sounds simple enough. Unfortunately, I don't have any special talents.
Nonsense. Everyone has talent. You just have to find yours. See?
And so Rosa set out to find her talent. Unfortunately, her friends Chico and Crash did not make it very easy for her. Still, our friend was determined to follow her bliss and discover what it was that made her extraordinary. But what she didn't know was that her destiny was just around the corner. In fact, it was as near as the winter wind.
Katra, bravo! It appears you found your talent. You'll be famous the world over. Bravo!
Did that just happen?
Wow, think we could do that?
I don't know. But we could try.
Now bend your back slightly. Feet together. It takes focus and a whole lot of hard work, but some of us are naturals.
The moral of our story: everyone has hidden talents. You might not realize it at first, but one day you may be surprised.
Is it spring already? Hey, wait a minute. Guess not. Night.